Hello everybody, my name is Maybe a Creeper. Today we're going to be reviewing 15 Roblox games from back then. Okay, so first up we have Roblox Speedrun 4. This game has actually aged well, with the only problems being that the audio is either looped from copyright reasons or there's just no music at all. But for the time being, this game has actually stayed up well, and I will give it an 8 out of 10. Alright, so next up on the list is Tiny Tinks. I personally have played this game a lot. Even though the game does not hold up well, mostly that the audio is either glitchy or screechy. And this game is very laggy, although the game is pretty solid with an original idea, maybe some improvements, and this game could get back on its feet again. With that being said, I rate this game a 6 out of 10. Alright, for number 3 on the list, we have Hide and Go Seek Extreme. This game is actually a very good game. There are a ton of glitches though that people use to break the game and make it unplayable. With the chance that you will always find a player who is AFK, even though personally I enjoy this game, I have to give it a 4 out of 10. Alright, for next up on our list is Giant Survival. Now, the original game was deleted, but I did play it a lot before it got taken down. And I have to say, it's a pretty good game. It always kept you on your toes, but the game would always glitch out, and the giant or the player would be swinged out of the map. But overall, it's a pretty solid game. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Barely any glitches that happen. For our 5th review, we're having Natural Disaster Survival. Now, this game is fun, but it has a fuck ton of glitches. Most of the time, it makes it fun, but other time, it's just random blocks that kill you. This game has 3 things that you can buy, and altogether they cost $3, making pay to win optional. But with the things bought, you cannot escape the amount of glitches in this game. I personally hate the amount of glitches, and I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. Alright, for number 6 on our list, we have Fisticuffs. Now, this game got deleted, and unlike Giant Survival, there is no remastered version, so I had to go off the videos, and basically, it looks like a brawl down game in which you beat each other, and one thing they mentioned in that video is that they should include more game modes, and a lot of things that I noticed is that there was a shit ton of glitches that you see in the background, but I think I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I haven't played it. For our next game checkup, we have Reason to Die. When I was playing this, my camera was inverted, so it made it kind of hard to play. But this game is actually pretty fun. I like zombie shooters, mostly wave shooters too. But the camera inverted made the game not fun. While playing this, I actually sucked so bad that I couldn't kill anybody. Being a zombie in this game is generally hard, but it still held up over the years, so I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Right, for our next game on the list, we have Bird Simulator. This game is actually pretty alright, only 2 things being a problem, which are that every time I land, the game will lag for a bit, and that food is very scarce, so my bird was always dying. But hey, that might just be me, so 9 out of 10. It hasn't been updated since 2019. For one of our next games, I actually fucking hate this game with a passion, because this game is so fun, so boring, and everything just is so random. I would not recommend it, and I'm so happy it's so close to its death. 0 out of 10. Right, to keep it going, we have Strobe Tube. This game is actually fun. It's kind of like Fortnite with its camera shooting idea. The game only has 2 game modes, Domination and Team Deathmatch, which makes the game very boring. Unlike Tiny Tinks, where it has multiple game modes and maps you can select. And this game is so dead that the one person I found rage quitted it after I beat them. And from him playing, I learned one thing. There are 4 classes, and there's one that's very OP because it has a shield. I think that's one of the main reasons why the game was dying. But hey, I like shooters like these, so I'd give it an 8 out of 10. For one of the next ones, I personally love this game. It's Stop It Slender. This game used to be called Stop It Slender 2, implying that there used to be a first game, but now it got changed recently to be the first one. This game's actually really fun. It's just like the Slender Man we all used to love back in 2010, and there's more maps, and I personally love the community. I give this game a 10 out of 10. Our next game, I couldn't actually enter the game to review it, but all I know, it's just like a Gario. Even though it's just like a Gario, this game seems pretty dead, so I'd recommend bring your fucking friends. Oh yeah, and the game name is QBQ, very creative. Okay, for our next game, its name is Colossal. I used to play this game a lot when I was younger, and now it's pretty much dead. It has fun mechanics, like blocks disappearing, a rocket that destroys other people's platforms, platform blocks, which will always keep you on where the next rocket's gonna hit you. This game can get very repetitive very quick, which is probably why it died. So I'd probably rate this a 7 out of 10. For one of the last 2 games, we have Super Blocky Ball. This game takes the idea of being in a hamster ball and playing Mario Kart. This game is really fun for both competitive and casual players, with maybe some random glitches happening in the game, but there's a lot of maps. And it recently hit its 7-year anniversary. This game is another solid 10 out of 10. For our last game, we have Framed. Personally, I suck at this game, but it usually can get pretty fun if you know what you're doing. Before one of its major updates, this game used to be full of glitches, but now it seems like they've been fixed. This game can get really boring really quick if you're not lucky to get the other roles, but there's at least 2 game modes that you can play. Even though I suck at this game, I actually like it personally, so I'd give it a 9 out of 10.